So, you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic economics.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena!
Wouldn't want to kick off WrestleMania any other way!
Got you backing up in the defensive position.
Oh no, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman surrounding the Brahma Bull. Wait a minute! Are you kidding me? There's no way! He's here! What? John Cena is here! It wouldn't be WrestleMania without Cena!
WrestleMania without you.
John, we didn't expect him for months. We didn't even know that he had been cleared to get back in. Well, John Cena's here. Cena and Rock, part of two of the greatest WrestleMania main events in history. Two of the greatest of all times.
And I stay with you.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic
Come on!
economics. This is basic
Yes!
word life.
There is a doctor in the house.
This is great!
A doctor of thugonomics.
Give it up for John Cena!
This is such good shit.
Really good crew. All right, guys, have some fun. Time to go to work. It's here, whatever, or whoever it is. My God. Hey, it's sliced them out.
That Ford Mustang right through the WrestleMania glass. The 10th is here.
Fell off, I'm still hot.